Three, two, one. Straight politicking on all you suckers out here. Back at it, another episode with my co-host Munchie B, and we got a guest co-host today from the east side of Long Beach. You may have seen him on my channel. We did an interview several years ago that went super viral, and he's also been known to be pressing a line on Long Beach cats when they out of pocket. Flossy, what's up, man? Thanks for pulling up.
What's happening with you, Alex? What's up, Munchie? Yeah,
man. Flossy the enforcer.
Yeah, what's happening with it, man?
Pull that mic in a little bit towards you.
Yes, sir. How y'all doing, man?
Yeah, we doing pretty good. Let me just get that mic a little bit closer.
Right there.
Right there.
Yep.
All right, so what's been going on with you, man? I saw you've been popping up here and there on different platforms doing your thing.
Yeah, man. I got a little clothing line that I got going on. You know what I'm saying? It's called Player Made Clothing. I got a little store downtown L.A., man. It's popping, man. You know, y'all tap in with me, man. MadeForPlayers.com.
And you had on that LBC shirt in our interview.
That's why I decided to wear it again. This is a classic because before I even got to doing the clothes, remember you had asked me, man, Floss, I need you to give me one of them LBC
I still want one of those.
Okay, I got you. I will get you. I got you. But to say that, this is my new brand right here.
Player Made.
Player Made.
Hey, that's the same brand that Malik, you had the Player Made brand with you when we did the interview. Now we got Malik off camera, but he had the Player Made.
Yeah. So yeah, I got Munchie there. Here you go, Munchie.
He's passing it to you, Munch.
Oh, yeah, grab that. I got Munchie.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize
red. It got the red on it. Yeah,
that part. Player Made.
Red. Player Made. Yeah, Munchie Player Made, y'all. And I got Alex.
Let me see.
You know what I'm saying, Alex? Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah.
That part.
Yeah. Matter of fact, here you take the bag. Reach the bag, Munchie. Take the bag. Take the bag right there.
You got to let everybody know where your store at.
Yeah, the store, man, is 334 South Main Street, man. Suite 1017, man.
Oh, this is fun.
Yep. Follow me on Instagram, man. Y'all know what it is, or the Player Made page.
Is this considered like the baseball style shirt?
Yes, sir.
Okay, there you go.
That's for Alex, man. You see it, Player Made, man.
Player Made, we playing ball.
Yeah.
Now, did you have this Player Made when we did the interview several years ago, or was it something else?
That's what I'm telling you.
Okay,
it was just this. It was just this shirt. I wasn't even thinking about no clothing. One of my business partner, Wayne, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Face. He came at me with the idea, and it was like, we just took it and ran with it, man. I took it and ran with it and just started putting it on, make sure all real niggas put it on, you know what I'm saying? And everybody's like, man, and yeah, they was like, why you ain't, certain people, I'm just putting it on, you know what I'm saying? Because I knew, I wanted to be the real shit, you know what I'm saying? I didn't just want it to be no little other groupie clothing line, And also, we've been on the golf course, man. I did Bobby Brown has a golf tournament for his daughter, him and Whitney's daughter, that he's been doing for 5 years. And Player Made is 3 years in on that now. And Bobby's been wearing our clothing line, you know what I'm saying? I've been getting it to all my partners, everybody. So now y'all in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, show Munchie shirt. Show Munchie shirt.
Next time I'm on camera, I'm going to throw it on and shout it out, though.
Appreciate it, bro. Yeah.
Do me a favor, while I pull out Munchie's shirt, break down what this upside down triangle is supposed to mean, because I want to make sure I ain't wearing nothing crazy.
No. Actually, if you really look at it close, it's the P and the M. Player Made.
Okay, I'm trying to see the P and the M.
You'll see it. Yeah, you'll see it.
Oh, I see it.
Yes,
see
sir.
it. Yeah.
That's what the catch is.
Okay.
That's what's selling the clothes. You know what I'm saying?
P and the M.
Who came with your logo?
Actually, my boy Face, they came up with it after a couple. That's Munchie shit. Y'all see what it is. But Munchie shit says game tested, player approved, made for players.
That part.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Baseball with the red sleeves, you know what I'm saying? I know how to look out. Yeah.
So real quick before we move on to some topics, I want to ask you about like this logo. Is creating a logo a very challenging thing, or
yes, it is. It is. Yes.
And what was the process for this one? Coming up with this PM.
The Player Made, you know what I'm saying? We had to stay away because you got Percy Miller, Master P had his thing, so you got to be careful on how you did it. But just after, I guess, so many trials and errors, he came with that one, and just like you didn't understand it at first, and then when I told you what to look for, it hit you did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we ran with that one, man, and then the Player Made Clothing Company, but we licensed and all that, man. We licensed it, LLC and all of that, man. Everything legal. You know what I'm saying? We copywritten, that logo belongs to us and everything.
I bumped into a couple of artists that that do logos, and sometimes they charge anywhere from like $1,000. I saw one person said they would do it for $600, but it can get pricey trying to get someone to help you with your logo, right?
But you go to cheap route. You can go online and somebody could do it for you and all of that. But it's better to
catch a homie coming out of
exactly,
prison and know how to
draw. But he ain't lying. Munchie, that's the best artist you would want. Somebody coming out of prison to know how to draw. But it's you got to have your design, your whatever you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? You got to fit that into your design. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I learned that the Death Row logo for Suge Knight's record company back in the 90s was written by one of the homies.
Yeah, exactly. It was.
And it became one of the most iconic. In fact, I got a shirt over there hanging with the Death Row logo.
Look at Joe Cool. Rest in peace, the whole boy, Joe Cool. Look at Joe Cool.
What was his?
He drawed Snoop, all the Snoop.
Oh, that's right.
Joe Cool, yeah.
Okay, you got to tap us in because we
exactly,
ain't. Joe Cool's the artist that did the cover.
That did the cover for DoggyStyle.
Yeah,
exactly. That's still being worn, jackets and everything.
Yeah. He just gave J.O. Felony. Snoop Dogg did a jacket of that cover.
Exactly. So
I want a jacket. How can I get one of those jackets?
You got to go to the Snoop store or go online. I guess. Okay. And shout out, here go a prison story. We was in Jamestown. Me and Joe Cool. I forgot the date, but everybody on on the Jamestown 2 yard probably got a tattoo of Joe Cool drawn. You know what I'm saying? From Mexican to black to everybody probably got a tattoo from back when was that? 2000? No, I want to say that was 93. Yeah, because me and Joe Cool was in the pen in Jamestown together. So everybody in the yard was trying to get a pattern from Joe Cool for Joe Cool.
I know you remember that cover, Munch. The animated, the dog, and what was it? There's like a wall.
The dog on the dog house. Yeah, the Snoop shit. Yeah, Joe Cool drew that.
Yeah, all Snoop covers is kind of clever, though.
Yeah, but that was Joe Cool draw, but that's that prison artistry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So the best bet, catch somebody coming fresh out the penthouse, you feel me? And they just, you know what I'm saying, got that skill.
Yeah, you probably be able to save some money. You ain't got to pay no one like a couple $1,000s for a logo.
Well, you know, these times we are in now, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, but one of the hardest logos that I always see in Long Beach is stolen, though.
What is that?
Y'all stole a logo.
What is that?
Y'all stole the Cal State Long Beach logo.
Hey,
that is a hard logo, though, right?
Is that really stealing, though?
Yeah, really, how much? Just happen to be our colors. How much? Yeah, just happen to be our colors.
It's just LB, right? The Cal State Long Beach is the LB.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the homies put the LB on a chain.
Look, yeah. A lot of us old dudes, we used to go up to Cal State Long Beach and go to the store, the bookstore, and buy that shit. Yeah, that was.
I just interviewed a youngster named Triflin. I think he had the LB logo from Cal State Long Beach tatted on somewhere on.
Also, the youngsters do.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Yeah.
But it is a hard logo. We all stealing logos though. Every hood steals somebody's logo, right?
Yeah. SC, like you got an SC shirt.
Well, this is really a
SC shirt though. But you talk to a hood nigga or a nigga from neighborhood, South Central.
Hey, the '60s stole the Seattle Mariners logo.
They've been wearing that for a while, huh?
Hey, you know the neighborhood.
No, because the Compton South Sides wear that too.
When I was a kid, the neighborhood used to wear the North Carolina light blue hat.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
The Tar Heels, they don't wear that hat anymore. They went to the NY hat and the Seattle Mariners hat.
Was it the 90s or the neighborhood Crips?
Yeah, you're right.
Collective wearing the NC.
All neighborhood Crips used to wear the
NY.
The NC, the North Carolina. Yeah. But I don't think anyone's wearing that hat anymore.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, unless you from Rollin 90s, you go the 90s though. They Tar Heeled out.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And the 30s stole the Detroit logo.
I
ain't gonna say stole it. I'm gonna say they adopted it.
Hey, but you know what? That's a good history to ask everybody from every. When did the hood, the hats and all of that start?
Well, you should know because
I remember when Long Beach started.
When I was young, the hat thing wasn't a big deal in the mid-'80s.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I don't know.
I think that started in the 90s, in the early 90s, I think. That's when the hats start sectioning off. That's when it really started.
Let me ask you this. When do you remember the first hood day for you? Because we had Bear from 8-9, who's basically one of the first creators of Hood Day from 8-9 East Coast. Mm-hmm. Do you remember when Hood Days became a thing in Long Beach?
Actually, to tell the truth.
Or you might have been in prison also.
Yeah, I missed it.
You did some time.
But no, in Long Beach, though, back in our, we didn't have Hood Days like that. It didn't start really. It came through the Snoop Dogg area, with them younger crowd. But back because like I say, back in Long Beach, it wasn't divided between the Insanes and 20s back there. We was all together. You dig what I'm saying? So it really wasn't no 20 Hood Day or Insane Hood Day. That shit came along, I think, during the rap era and and all of that. But it was going around though.
Yeah.
I mean, but it wasn't as looked at it as big as it is now. You dig what I'm saying? Because if you was a real banger, every day was Hood Day, nigga. Shit.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying, Munchie?
Right.
Yeah, because if you was with the homies every day, nigga, shit. But for me in Long Beach, it didn't get like that until I say the younger generation started making it bigger than what what I'm saying, what homie is.
And Munch, when you came up, it was already Hood Days and hat logos already in place.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was fully in effect.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Grab a F hat.
The Florida Marlins, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, like Long Beach, you got the Raiders, you got the Steelers.
Yeah.
But like Reese Cup, myself, all of us played Pop Warner football together though, and we was real Pittsburgh fans back then. Back then, either you was a Dallas fan or Pittsburgh, because them was the hottest teams, back then and all that. But we was really Pittsburgh fans, you know what I'm saying, of the football.
So it truly started out of being a fan of the team.
Exactly.
There's no connection between.
No, this is gonna be our hood logo.
Yeah.
No, this started from us playing Pop Warner football, and that's that was our team. Most of us that played on the same team that hung out every day.
So it started off with Steelers.
The Steelers,
Because I've noticed a lot of cats now wearing the Pittsburgh Pirates, same colors, black and yellow.
That's the confusing in Long Beach. In Long Beach, that's 20s, but in LA, might think you're Piru or this or that. You know what I'm saying? But in Long Beach, they wear the baseball, the Pittsburgh Pirates, and all that. It's the black and gold. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Okay, so the Steeler thing came from y'all original homies playing Pop Warner
exactly.
for the
Steelers. No, not the team wasn't the Steelers. We played for the Pop Warner teams in Long Beach, but most of us like to watch the Steelers on. That was our team. Like everybody had a team, but most of us were Steeler fans. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then most of them, when the separation started coming, then most of them started looking for. There was the Raiders, and that came like this because. And this was part of it like his. A lot of homies gonna laugh, older homies, but the 20s was hustlers before the Crip and shit came along. When the 20s first started, we was hustlers. You dig what I'm saying? So the 20s always had the monies, the cars, and the girls. The Insanes was looked at as the dirty niggas. So that's how the Raiders shit, you know what I'm saying, the image came, because you know how the Raiders was back in the day.
Right.
They was looked at as the grimy, you know what I'm saying? So that's how that happened in Long Beach too. You know what I'm saying? But the curse that we got is 20s and Insane, they families. It could be brothers and cousins. One cousin from Insane, one cousin from 20s. You know what I'm saying? That's a cloud over our head out there.
No, I believe you guys must have been Steelers fans, because there was a time they were winning all the Super Bowls back then.
That's what I'm saying.
And
exactly.
I want to know if Munchie can you name any of the Pittsburgh Steelers that was winning those Super Bowls back? Because they got big names.
Cordell Stewart.
Way
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I can't predate. I can't
go back, but
one of the guys on those winning Super Bowl teams that was in the 70s and early 80s is an announcer today.
Who was that?
Do you know Flossy? Who was the quarterback for all them Super Bowl titles for the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Oh, Terry Bradshaw.
Terry Bradshaw.
Exactly.
Terry Bradshaw is one of the commentators with Michael Strahan and a couple of the other guys.
Yeah. But wouldn't have been no Terry Bradshaw if it wasn't racist in the NFL, because it was a brother, Joe Gilliam. Look him up.
Okay.
Baddest brother in the NFL. Quarterback.
Was he on the Steelers?
Yeah, he was the Steelers, but it was racist. They wasn't no black quarterbacks back then.
Yeah, it was very rare.
Terry was able to get who he was, but Terry will tell you today himself that was the hardest motherfucker to get throw that ball, Joe Gilliam.
Okay.
Number 17.
Let me see if I could. Now, I was a little kid too, so my memory might not be good, but I remember was Franco Harris the running back?
Yeah.
Franco Harris.
Franco played with Bradshaw. They were together.
Yeah, on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, but Gillen was before that.
Oh, I'm just trying to remember those Steelers.
Oh man, you had Mean Joe Green. Rocky Blyer.
No, wait, Mean Joe Green. I thought he was on the Dallas Cowboys.
No.
Okay.
Because remember he had the commercial with he threw the jersey to the little boy, asked for his jersey.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mean Joe.
Okay.
Mean Joe Green, Rocky Blyer. You
See, I'm born at the end of the 80s.
Yeah.
So,
hey, look,
I can't go no further than.
Lynn Swan, number 88.
Lynn Swan, yeah.
He was the baddest wide receiver back then.
There it is, Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Okay. So y'all were just fans of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
And that's how all that came through.
There's no connection between the P for Pittsburgh and S for Steelers or anything.
Not a street that correlate with it.
It's just fan.
If I throw my Pittsburgh Steelers jersey on, I'm gonna have 17 because I'm from 17th Street.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? If another little homie from 10th Street, it's all 20s, but he gonna have a Pittsburgh Steelers jersey on from 10th Street.
Y'all might be the only hood in the whole county that adapted a logo just out of being a fan of the team. Because usually most logos are related to the name of the set.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
No, there's some good history right here.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so before we move on, where can people find your store at?
Oh, yeah, man. So, I'm down on Main in L.A., 334 South Main, Suite 1017. Or you can log on to madeforplayers.com. Or, follow your boy Big Floss on IG, man.
Yeah, you definitely doing your thing on IG. I see you on there all the time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, I wanted to tap in with the story of the most popular Mexican rapper out of Los Angeles County. He just got popped for a case in El Paso, Texas, 2 charges of possession of a controlled substance. Munchie, you interviewed this dude a few months ago.
Yeah, he been in prison. I don't know how much drugs he had on him. He's supposed to make that disappear, though. No, for real.
Yeah, he knows. Yeah.
Now the bail was only $10,000 on one charge and $20,000 on the other charge, but that's kind of high for a dope kid. That means you had a more than just a little piece, right?
And he was in Texas. You said?
And he was in Texas.
Oof. Man, I don't know how they lost, but getting caught with dope out there, it probably ain't like getting caught out here with some dope.
All right, let me just read this real quick.
Ain't no getting the program, huh?
Exactly.
An L.A. rapper who was in El Paso for a show was arrested on drug charges and had to cancel his event. According to jail records, Franklin Scott Holiday, a.k.a. Lefty Gunplay, was arrested this weekend and charged with possession of a controlled substance and for bringing a prohibited substance into a correctional facility or civil commitment facility.
Oh, my God.
See, he did try to make it disappear.
Holiday was in El Paso as he was sent to make an appearance at a Chuco brunch event hosted at the Friend Sports Bar and Kitchen in El Paso. Below is a video shared on social media that shows Holiday in handcuffs being escorted by a police officer at the front desk of an ER office. So that second charge, that means he had it on him and they didn't know, and he was trying to get rid of it.
Yeah, probably when he went to jail.
Yeah.
Once they got him in the cell, hell yeah, he was trying to probably get rid of it.
But why get charged for possessing it in a facility?
That's the worst charge to get charged with, just getting what he would have got, just getting caught with it.
No, it sounded like he got some of it in. He didn't get caught with all of it. Then when they stripped him down, when he got in there, they found the rest of it.
That's what happened.
So he got caught in a penal institution.
Yeah, that's what happened.
And
then they could hit you with like you trying to smuggle dope into the pen. They could hit you.
But look, if you're being arrested, they taking you to jail. He's being charged with bringing a prohibited substance into a correctional facility. They brought him in.
But they searched. They got the dope we found in the car or in your pocket or whatever. Yeah. But we don't got the dope in your ass till you get in there and strip search.
They probably asked him, "Do you got anything else on you?" And he said, "Nah, I'm good."
They're gonna strip you. They're gonna strip you. Strip search. They're gonna find it.
Okay.
They're gonna find it. That's what happened. That's exactly probably what happened.
So you think that's a worse charge?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because now they could say you was trying to smuggle it. They tell you that. Let us know now before you're gonna get another charge. Because then the charge that we could hit you that you was trying. We asked you, did you have any more? You said no. Now we stripped you down. We found it. So now you was trying to sneak the dope up into a facility.
That's a cold game right there.
Yeah.
Institution.
Exactly. In Texas, I know they ain't playing.
Now it says here, according to jail records, after posting a combined bond of $35,000, he was released. So $35,000 for those 2 charges. I think one was 20.
And one was 10.
One was 10, but he also got charged with a minor thing about no seatbelt. So it was 20 and 10. Total for $35,000.
And then you didn't get to make the show, so you don't get paid.
The show was canceled. Yeah.
We begin with the latest on 3 arrested during a traffic stop in East Central El Paso. One of them, Los Angeles rapper Lefty Gunplay. According to El Paso police, this past Sunday, just before 3 p.m., they were patrolling the area near Gateway West when they conducted a traffic stop on Buffalo Soldier. 30-year-old Franklin Scott Holiday, also known as Lefty Gunplay, and 40-year-old Rafael Rueda were arrested for not wearing their seatbelts. 46-year-old Renel Cordova, who was driving the vehicle, was arrested after being in possession of cocaine. While at the El Paso County Detention Facility, Lefty Gunplay was found in possession of methamphetamine. He's now facing charges of possession of a controlled substance and having a prohibited substance in a correction facility.
Yeah.
I thought this was a minor thing. What y'all? You think it's more serious, Flossy?
Hell yeah, I think it is.
What about you, Munch?
I mean, if you make your lawyers go to work, get some probation out there. You know what I'm saying?
And then from what I'm hearing in Texas, that's what, like Munchie said, his lawyer's probably, if he got a decent lawyer, he can go out there and get the probation. But from what I hear in Texas have a nigga on probation for 100 years, nigga. Shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, now, for a small charge like that.
Now, I know, Munch, you took deals on your cases when you got sent to prison, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Floss, have you ever went to trial or you took deals too?
I'm the deal king. Ain't that a bitch? I'm the deal. I was with Long Beach in the 80s and 90s. They what? I'm the deal king. Yeah, man.
So you the deal king?
My last one, they was trying to get me 19 for some dope. Come on, man.
And what was the deal on that?
7.
Ooh.
Come on with it. Let's go.
That's still a chunk.
I had to take it.
You had to take it.
I had to.
Now, did you negotiate somewhere down to 7, or you just took the 7 once they offered it?
No, I had to take that 7 because the judge on my case was the judge. For all you niggas in Long Beach know who I'm finna say, her name was Elvira. That was the name of the judge. Boy, I was not. And then when I come in there, my last time, it's either go to trial or take the 7. Ain't no more playing with it. And at the day I was supposed to go in there to take that, she was up already pissed off behind somebody else's murder trial. The little young Mexican that had killed the sheriff in Long Beach a while back and shit. The little youngster was in there. He was in the cell with me.
Yeah, I heard about that.
He was. They got her name on the freeway and all that. But the little youngster was in the cell with me and shit. And he pissing her off. And I got to go up in here next, nigga. Shit. So I had to take the 7. You know what I'm saying? What? Shit, else I'm going to have to go to trial and get 19. I'm not going to do 19 years.
No, you probably did the right thing.
Yeah, you can't play with them people.
Yeah, at all, especially in Long Beach. You know, they would shit. I remember back then, it's funny, we talk about it today, how niggas used to be in the tank talking about they got Buck Rogers dates.
Oh, yeah. What, 21st century?
Yeah, exactly. Thinking about the 2000s coming.
Wait, that's an old show that Munchie probably never heard of.
Yeah, that's what I'm just thinking, like Buck Rogers.
Buck Rogers in the 20s.
Show,
it was a TV show in the 80s called Buck Rogers in the 21st Century.
And it was like what we living in now.
Are we in the 20th century?
Yeah.
No, we're in the 21st century.
Yeah, but
the 1900s was the 20th century.
Yeah.
So we're in the 21st century.
So you'd have niggas coming back if a nigga got tear Munchie or somebody back in the 80s or the 90s. You got a Buck Rogers date. Nigga.
Yeah,
that's what niggas used to say. You got a Buck Rogers.
You ain't getting out to the 2000s.
They be like you getting out in the spaceships and shit gonna be flying. That's what niggas use. Yeah.
Damn, that's like I gotta remember that. We gotta preserve this history, this language we used to use.
Exactly.
You got Buck Rogers.
You say that to any nigga that been in jail in the 80s or any OG.
Yeah.
They gonna know that. Yeah, they gonna know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So how was you feeling, man, when they said 19 years, man, and you had already just got out probably not too long before.
Yeah, I had let me see. I had caught that case in 2007. This was my last case I caught. I caught that in North Long Beach and shit. And they was trying to hit me with the shot caller from Long Beach, the 20 shot call. They had, because I got caught in a motel, right? So they trying to say that I was giving the little homies drugs and getting them high and money and prostitutes to do shit for the hood.
You were the ringleader.
That's what they was trying to
quote unquote.
Yeah, but see, I'm a shot caller on files for the city of Long Beach. But I'm not on gang files for if you on the FBI files, you're a gang member. You dig what I'm saying? If you're not on FBI files, you could be on the files for the city where you from. You dig what I'm saying? So that's where they had me. You know what I'm saying? Up under the city of Long Beach. But I never went to the county and signed nothing and talking about nigga, hell no, because you do that, you're on the FBI's list. Now you're a real documented gang member. You dig what I'm saying, Mooch? Munchie? You dig what I'm saying? So I never did that. But up under Long Beach, yeah, I'm a shot caller for the Rollin 20s and that, and they was hitting me with all them dirty enhancements and shit. You dig what I'm saying?
Well, what's up in the north side of Long Beach? It's always a little confusing to me because I understand the east side, I understand the west side, but the north side of Long Beach borders Compton.
Exactly.
And it seems like it doesn't feel like Long Beach to me when I'm up there.
It's the four corner block. Shout out to my niggas for the four corner blocks. You know what I'm saying? You had the Mac Mafias. You know what I mean? They still up there, but you had the boulevards. Remember we talked about the boulevards. The boulevards. You know what I'm saying? Boulevards is that was Long Beach. That war used to be because I guess Boulevards was claiming Long Beach, but Long Beach niggas from East Side used to look at them as Compton niggas. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly
so
what
that was a real war back then. Yeah. That's really before the Insanes and 20s really started developing. That was a big war too for Long Beach. The Boulevards and the East Side of Long Beach. That was a big one. You know what I'm saying?
But that's a huge distance away. Y'all ain't.
The Boulevards was on Long Beach Boulevard and Greenleaf. That it used to be a whole apartment complex, about 4 or 5 of them. That was their whole apartment.
That's Compton.
That's what we used to say though.
Yeah.
But no, on this side of Greenleaf, there's Long Beach still.
Right. And
on that side is Compton.
That's the divider line.
So niggas from Long Beach used to look at them like, no, these niggas is Compton niggas, but they was North Side Long Beach Boulevards. You know what I'm saying? So that used to be house party. That was some of my younger early coming up. You know, going to house parties and seeing that was the fights and the shootings between them, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Long Beach used to look at them as Compton, you know what I'm saying? Compton niggas, that's how it was.
And when you was hanging out there, when you caught that case, was there friction between North Long Beach and you being from the east side?
Oh no, nigga, I know all them niggas. I'm a Long Beach nigga, for real. North, south, east, and west, and they know. Yeah. But no, I used to stay up in the motel up in there, you know. But this day I wasn't doing nothing out there. I was just up in there chilling, relaxing, you know what I'm saying? Police just happened to come up in that motherfucker. Gang task, you know.
Me and Munchie were just talking about North Side Long Beach,
was counting all the Crip hoods on the north side, and we came up with 7.
You didn't name 2 N's.
Yeah, we did.
No. Flossy didn't just.
Yeah. Sex, remember sex, money, murder.
2 Wins, Long Beach Old Hood,
4
Corner Block,
the 5 Deuce Brick Boys,
Boulevard Mafia, Mac Mafia, and that's what we got.
Yeah, that's about right.
And then you got a projects up there, the Carmelitos.
Yeah, that's
the 5 Deuce Brick Boys.
Yeah,
5 Deuce Brick Boys. Shout out to my homie Big Spud, nigga. Yeah, doing good, driving them trucks out there in Vegas. Yeah.
So we covered them all 7 of them.
Yeah, that's them. Yeah.
All right, well.
And see, what really used to, the conflict, I think, used to be the North, because, you know, East Side, you know, we thought we just, you know, but the conflict with because a lot of because the Compton niggas would live in North Long Beach. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, like Munchie said, that's cross Greenleaf is Compton.
Right.
But that's like close then. You got the South Side Comptons, all that. You got the Old Hood Comptons. I forgot the Old Hoods, nigga, Compton. You see, niggas didn't even know they had an Old Hood Compton.
I thought, Old Hood's Long Beach. Isn't it? Old Hood is a North Long Beach set.
Right.
Yeah. That's the Old Hoods,
yeah.
Because they was right across from the boulevard.
But they're on the border.
They're
on the border of Compton, literally.
But everybody used to look at them as Comptons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that was the confusion with the North Side. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a very unique and different kind of part of Long Beach that not too many people talk about. Last question about Long Beach. I did an interview with some dudes in Carson, and they claim that there used to be a Piru set in Long Beach. Long Beach dudes all the time claim it's a Crip city. It's a Crip city. Do you recall any sort of blood or Piru set ever forming in Long Beach, Floss?
Never.
Wow.
I recall them coming. They came down there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And moved in to try to sell cocaine and all that, and get into it with the Insanes of the 20s. That's any bloods down there. That's how it happened. But as far as a gang set, no. Documented on paper and all, no.
Okay.
No.
I see. What's funny is the homies from Carson that brought that up, that they not that age group that be talking about what Flossy talking about. Because I think I heard maybe Trey D brought it up and said, yeah, they tried it. It was short lived.
It did, and that's what happened because then I remember when it happened.
Right.
Then you had the Insane. They had to deal with the Insanes and the 20s.
Right. So, but that would be
this before the babies was out and all that. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, because the babies came out in the millennium.
Exactly. So they was, you know what I'm saying. Then you had some that lived down there. Like I got a couple of homies that's bloods and shit that live down there, but they family on their family tip like that. But we talking about the ones that came down there that just tried to get a dope spot and do all of that. Oh no, it always go bad. You know what I'm saying?
So what was the Carson homies talking about that this supposed to been something recent?
Man, I have to go back to that interview. I
But
don't.
something happened recently that about a year or two ago, some Bloods killed somebody. I think an insane down there. But this was at the donut shop, late night, drug, dope selling shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm familiar with that case actually.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
it happened on Pine and shit. But and I think they got a smoke shop down there too now. Yeah, I think they do. They got a smoke shop down there. I forgot the dude's name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess if Lefty Gunplay takes your advice, Floss, he should accept any deal that they're offering in Texas, especially. Huh?
That's all I keep saying. Texas, man. If he was in California, I'm pretty sure he would know how to wiggle and jiggle.
Hey,
But Texas,
but your homeboy from Long Beach went to trial here in Los Angeles. One of the biggest trials at the time had Johnny Cochran
hey, look,
and got a not guilty verdict.
let me tell you, and another thing a lot of people don't, and Malik could tell you this about this. Malik told me about this. During that, he knows more about it. During that case, Snoop and them was the lawyers, was the first lawyers to bring computers into the goddamn courtroom to work computers like that on that case.
Yeah, because that was at what 93 or 94, somewhere in there.
Yeah, 93, I think, because I went to the pen in 93, because we had just, Pocket just got killed. We just did the Dog Father, and I'm all thinking I'm finna go on tour with Snoop and all this, and my ass ended up going to the pen.
Yeah,
Then when I got out, that's when the East Siders and all that had formed. You know what I'm saying?
I got my first computer in 1993. It was a 386 processor, which was considered pretty slow.
So, yeah, back then.
Yeah,
Malik, what the computers that the whole Dream Team, Snoop's team had?
Not only that, though, thankfully to Death Row and other people, Snoop had the first.
They can't hear him because he don't have a mic.
He
so
said they Wi-Fi.
yeah.
They had the first Wi-Fi because Death Row Suge had the whole Wi-Fi and the whole computer set up for Snoop in there. They've never had that done in courts.
Yeah, I do remember when they started bringing those computers into courts. But yeah, your boy was very successful in his defense.
Shout out to Suge, nigga, every time, because if it wasn't for him, nigga,
Yeah.
So I'm a shout him out. You
And
know
then
what I'm saying?
and then of course Johnny Cochran. You know,
Shout out to the big guy.
rest in peace.
They need you down here, Johnny. These niggas is losing down here. Shit.
For real.
Yeah, they losing. I know you said we're going to get to Tory Lanez. I bet you if Johnny was on that case, he would have been a different story.
Hey man,
probably.
Johnny was just a different type of
Yeah, man.
legal beast in that courtroom.
He wasn't playing no games.
I was just watching the latest documentary on Netflix about O.J. Simpson, and I'm still amazed at Johnny and all the little strategies he used against Marsha Clark and Christopher Darden.
The head of the Dream Team, man.
He made them look like elementary students.
He was.
And he was the professor in that courtroom.
The master, man, yeah.
He would have spit a rhyme and got Tory Lanez off.
Man, come on, man. Just think, Johnny, man, everybody's running to Johnny. And
If
he
the
was
glove don't
coming
fit,
through.
you must have quit.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
He was like, if you could shake ass, he didn't blast. Because she was twerking right after she supposed to got shot.
And
Johnny would have ate that apart.
And the rumor is F. Lee Bailey, the other attorney for OJ, tricked Christopher Darden into having OJ try him on because he told Christopher Darden, like, during the break, he was like, hey, we're going to have OJ put them gloves on and we're going to prove that them gloves, he just ran some game on him. So Christopher was like, I better do it first. F. Lee Bailey was never going to do it. He made him do it.
Made him do it, yeah.
So it looked bad when he did do it. Oh, man, it was just, they had all kind of strategy, man. It was clever, man. But it just goes to show you that with money, you can beat the system with money.
Yeah, that's what America is.
So here's my question. Can Diddy beat the system with all these crazy charges he's got against him?
No. I mean, and I'm not saying no because of the money shit. You know, you've been sacrificed, and now you're being sacrificed.
That's deep.
Yeah. I hate to say that. I got at his son the other night, you know what I'm saying, chopped it up with. I said, man, just keep praying, man. I said, most of all, man, you got to live your life. You got to keep living your life, you know what I'm saying, and take care of your sisters, nigga, family, nigga.
And also, Diddy's case is a Fed case. It's not a state case.
That's what I'm saying.
Say that.
When you say beat the system, I don't think people
Not
talking about the Fed.
Yeah.
Talking about some state shit.
Yeah.
All right. I do want to talk about an update on Diddy's case, but before we get on that, one of our most viral sensations on the internet, who's been in jail for the last week or so, 4Xtras, he's still sitting in the L.A. County jail, but they put here that he has a court date of March 5th, and we'll see if this is just a temporary hold or if this is going to be a longer violation. But I looked up the last time he violated, they just gave him 120 days, and he only did like a month and a half and got out.
That's the county. That's LA
Yeah.
County for you. That's crazy.
Yeah, but if he got a court date, then it's a charge. I thought he just had like a violation.
Well,
yeah, you're right. He's right too on that.
Okay, so if you have a wait, say that again, Munchie.
If he had a violation, he just gonna bullshit and see the board. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
but like what kind of like
A court date means possibly you have a case.
right?
Okay, so you know what? Court date is March 5th, and they do have a case number here, so we'll find out. But it's still no bail. March 5th, and if you're a fan of 4Xtras, go down to downtown LA and go support your boy.
Put something on his books. And if you're from that way, you can go to Linwood. Put it on Linwood. You ain't got to go down. You can go to the Linwood jail. Put it on there.
Or you can just do it through the internet too.
Yeah, Adam, send some bread his way.
You could do that. Damn, I've been out the loop so long.
Yeah.
yeah.
When I put money on people's books, I do it through the internet now.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could order packages. I guess it's true because Lil Style. Shout out to Lil Style when they tell me everybody in the pen got a tablet now. I want to protest and be like, all the money my family and I had to spend when I had to call home.
Yeah.
Y'all robbed shit out of me.
Man,
Can I get some get back?
The calls were super expensive back in the day.
Goddamn right. And it wasn't a full 15 minutes. They beat it.
Now, Munch, when you was in there, the call still costed, even though you was in there more recently.
Yeah, right? when I was going, you called a house phone straight through. If you accepted collect calls, you accepted it. And then it changed, then everybody had to just get a little calling card or they had to put GTL minutes on their end. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that
But
GT.
they don't do that no more, do they?
No, the collect call, it's free for
It's
the
free.
county
You
now.
call straight. You can call straight through.
Right.
I always feel like it's a violation of civil rights when everything in prison costs more than normal.
Yeah, man.
A phone call costs more.
They
The
gouge
toothpaste costs more.
Just like in the county where we said for years. Look how long the boy daughter been robbing people off the top ramens in the county. Nigga.
What? One ramen costs a grip. I don't know what it costs now.
The boy daughter that own that shit to run the one of them.
Keefe Commissary.
Yeah, that's owned by one of them sheriff's daughter and shit.
You kidding me?
Man, you better look it up, Alex.
Okay.
She been robbing the public for years off them top ramen.
I know that the top ramens on the street were like 33 cents when they were going for $1 in jail.
$1 and some
Dollars some
$1.20
change.
something.
You could buy $3-4.
When I was in the pen, top ramen was 20 cents on the street.
But see, that's why everybody be trying to get out that county and hurry up get to the pen.
Yeah,
because
exactly, because they robbing you on the books and with them. I don't see why ain't nobody brought them up on charges on that, man.
Yeah, it's gouging, and gouging is considered illegal. You know.
I'll be a part of that class action.
Hell
for
yeah.
sure. I'll
Hey,
get
look,
on.
we could go back with that class with the phones and that top ramen shit. Nigga, they didn't rob that. We could sue top ramen, nigga. Y'all in on it too.
But even the go ahead, Munch.
I used to collect all my canteen receipts. I wish I still had them.
That's smart.
Now, but here's another side of it though. The underground stuff that's sold in prison is also expensive. A little tiny piece of weed that fits in a toothpaste cap is $50.
Right.
That's like $10 on the streets.
When I was in the pen, nigga, what a penitentiary joint, $7. That was $7.
And on the streets, how much should that joint be?
I didn't get through that. I didn't brush that off, roll it up a blunt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit,
You get a cigarette in a pen for $50.
Yeah.
One cigarette.
I remember about, I used to shit. And then in SA, I remember when I was in the pen, shit, my neighbor that slept next to me, SA, them niggas was paying $1,000 for a gram of heroin, man. Phew. Them the niggas that's in the pen that's rolling. You know what I'm saying? That's coming home and buy a car or paying somebody rent out on the street, shit, yeah. And I ain't no telling what the price of that shit is now.
So imagine how much this iPhone costs in the pen.
You goddamn right, Wes. You goddamn right.
That the ones that got the phone.
And then look, when I left the pen, I came home in 2010. The phones was just starting to get popular. Because I remember my first time using, I was 90 days to the house. Nigga from the Bay let me use the phone to call home for. I was shaking like a snitch at the gangster party. Nigga, I was like, because in camp, if you get caught with the phone, they try to give a nigga escape. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I was like, oh man, hell no. But that's when phones was just getting popular in the pen, just coming in.
All right, so the prices cost more in the county than they do in prison?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, the prison, see, the county, they're going to charge you. On the prison store, you got more of a variety, and the county going to beat the shit out of you, man. They're going to sell you a little toothpaste like this for $5-10 when you get the real tube in the pen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's mind-boggling to me. That the official store, the official
shit that niggas really be pressing in the county, like to have a store, the little store that have niggas in the pen got 4 or 5 lockers full of that shit. That's like, you know what I'm saying? Suits, nigga.
But that can't be as expensive in a pen because you're there for the rest of your life.
Exactly.
So how you gonna tax people, like that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess the county is just considered a stop-off point.
You passing through.
Yeah.
So they figure it out.
So, robbing you the shit. Then when you're on your way to the pen, they hold your money up for 2-3 weeks.
Right.
You sitting in reception, starving like a motherfucking hostage,
waiting on your money
to catch up with you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know what's crazy, Munch? We talked about that that prison food that you get when you're in the hole. What was the word of that?
Jukeballs.
Jukeballs.
Horrible.
I done did some research on jukeballs and I was shocked.
Man, that shit horrible, bro.
You don't want that.
That's why they be in the hole. Yeah, I'm gonna kill myself. There be a lot of people trying to get up out that hole, especially in Supermax and go back there in the dungeon.
No, I saw a video on how they make jukeball. They deliberately put things that ain't supposed to mix. You know, it's edible, but it ain't supposed to be mixing. You ain't supposed to be mixing strawberries and cheese, or
Right.
Throw that shit up under to you, nigga, like you a pit bull.
Yeah, and then it has an odor to it as well, even though it's all food.
It's crazy.
When the door used to come open, cause my boy from Avenue Piru was across the way from me, he'd knock him down. I wouldn't eat it, so I put it in a plastic bag. So when my door opened to push the tray out, I just throw it in front of his door, and when it landed, it go like it thump. I said, nah, ain't nobody supposed to eat that shit. That's
Nah,
crazy.
I think there should be. I think there was a lawsuit in a different state over jukeballs, but I don't think nothing in California ever
It need to
popped
be right
up.
here, cause cruel and unusual punishment. They not supposed to punish you with food. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mess with your food at all. Yeah.
But look, I saw a video where they gave regular people to eat jukeball, and some of them said, "Oh, this is terrible. No one should eat it."
Some of
But
them like it.
But some of them said, "Hey, if this is what they give prisoners, I support it." So it wasn't even an agreement from people who actually ate it. You know, they all didn't like it. They all said it's disgusting.
But they don't understand the circumstances they feed you.
But here's the thing: these people are just eating it for one moment and one time.
Hear your door keep getting open, and every day they see
Every day, all day, you got to eat.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll see the difference.
Yeah. So that was one of the points that the dude said. He was like, if you got to eat this multiple times a day, every day, this is a no-go, you know? So I believe one day we'll see a lawsuit on the jukeball thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna get mine on that one.
Hell
They
yeah,
owe me because
for
I did a
real.
lot of whole time. They got
Have
me
you ever
effed
had
up.
to eat it, Floss?
No,
Okay.
no, I've seen it though.
Yeah.
'Cause I've worked in the kitchens and all that. No, hell no. I'm like,
Yeah, that shit crazy. But they give you regular food on Fridays and then all them other days you gotta eat the jukeballs.
No, that's crazy. All right, but 4Xtras. Hopefully, we'll find out what's going on with him after March 5th, and maybe they'll give him another one of those 120-day sentences, and he gets out in a month. But we'll give an update on that in a couple weeks. And hey, I wanted to have you guys heard about this Tory Lanez story?
Yeah, free Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez is recording music from his cell, like a lot of dudes do. That guy, was it X-rated? He did a whole album.
I don't think he was recording music. I think he was just rapping to the fans.
Yeah, at that moment, he probably was just rapping. But he did record several tracks a couple months ago and put it out there. But it said here, footage surfaces of a prison riot breaking out while Tory Lanez records music on a video call. And that's some hell of a timing. You sitting in your cell, and a riot breaks out in the background. And for someone like Tory Lanez, who ain't never lived this life,
oh yeah, I was just talking about. I just mentioned in Chino, nigga, that riot. I just said that to Munchie about how that shit sound like a motherfucking locomotive in your living room, like a train coming through that motherfucker. But for him, what I'm shocked about, and you said he was up in Tehachapi.
yeah.
My thing is, up in the pen, okay, we know he up here. You know what I'm saying? We know we got phones up in there, and he doing that rapping to the. But if we in the day room, we felt the tension that made that riot kick off. Something happened, prior for it to escalate. You dig what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, if something finna go down, blacks didn't already say, man.
If you listen
down.
close, I heard somebody say, "Get him, Groove." Get him, Groove.
Okay, see.
So you know who say
So
Groove.
then again too,
The Hoover,
it might
so
have been
it could've
black
spontaneous.
on black. Yeah, it might have been black on black also too. Then you know what I'm saying? It might have been black on black.
I don't know if you got that clip, but if you listen close, you can hear him say, "Get him, Groove."
Yeah. Okay.
Turn the recording.
All right, tell me right. I'm right now. I gotta go up. Tell me, you ready?
Ready.
Hey, I can't say I'm the same from last year. You can see the pain inside my eyes and I can't mask it. We was cutting metal off the bunk so we could stash it. 500 on his Zella, make him do gymnastics. Seen that nigga run out to the yard and he got backflip. Crying in the cell so many nights that I got trapped in. I love him more than I got trapped in. He got more than I got trapped in.
What the fuck?
I'm like,
see, now that's what
unless
I'm saying.
I heard wrong, my ears weren't good.
Now that's the difference right there. Now if it's black on black, okay, but now if it's a racial thing, that's a whole nother get.
If it was racial, he should have dropped that tablet ASAP.
He would have known, but I'm saying it wouldn't have been no tablet at that time.
Right.
Yeah.
See what I'm trying to say, Alex?
So you're saying, Floss, if he would have got the word, hey, it's about to go down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for now that could be like all the blacks is out together at one time. Okay, and y'all playing some cards or something and get down over some cards or some dominoes or basketball. You know what I'm saying? I could understand that by him just filming and not being aware that something was finna jump off. So it had to be black on black.
All right, let me read this article, and then maybe we'll get a better understanding. It says here that Tory Lanez was hard at work recording a verse over the phone for his new album when all hell broke loose in the background. A prison riot broke out.
They gonna say riot, make it sound good.
It might not even been a riot.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Melee, yeah, that's what it 9 times out of 10. And then this is my thing though. I bet you it would make me think it was more black on black because I guarantee while he was shooting that video, he didn't have his shower shoes on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you ain't supposed to be wearing that in a day room.
Exactly.
But he was in a cell though.
Oh, he was?
Wasn't that the
No,
cell?
he was in the day
was in the
room.
day
That's
room.
a day room. Homie.
Okay.
That's how I know it's a melee. You know what I'm saying? It's probably some black on black shit real quick.
Right.
Yeah, because it would a riot is when all the races, or the Mexicans and the blacks, or the whites and the blacks, or the whites and the Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? That's riot. Melee is something that happened in the dorm. A dorm consists of 200 people maybe at one time. You dig what I'm saying? Which he's probably in. You know what I'm saying? Dorm setting is more dangerous than the cell setting. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody in there living at one time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, according to this article here, it says you could hear how the California Correction Institution prison walls are shaping Tory's new song content as he passionately rapped 500 on the Zelle will make him do gymnastics. These are just some of the rap bars he was rapping at the exact time.
Yeah, he really telling on himself because he probably paying one of them CEOs 500 to they'll bring the phone in and all that.
And then he said, I done seen somebody run on the yard and hit a backflip or something. He said, basically somebody getting effed over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it says here that Tory was forced to flee the scene when the pepper spray dust kicked up, making it scary scenario.
I think the pepper spray kind of hit him a little bit.
Yeah, because I guess that's what the video is grainy. It's not very clear, but you do kind of see something in the air, you know.
Oh, yeah, probably that pepper spray, hell yeah. Hey, I'm going to ask Munchie on this show before we leave. Me and Munchie go get a prediction. Is he going to be a blood or Crip when he come home, Munchie? let's do it. Let's make it.
You think he's going to get turned out?
Come on, man. It always happens.
I ain't never thought about it, but I'm gonna start thinking about it before we wrap it up.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, not saying that he go get put on or this and that, but when you're in jail, you hanging with certain motherfuckers, this and that, you know what I'm saying? You get to learn the lingo. You know
I swear to God, I heard "Get 'Em Groove" in the background, so it might be. I'm gonna throw Hoover in there too. So I'm gonna figure it out by the end of the show.
Hey, see what I'm saying?
We gonna give our prediction.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might have a whole new crew of guys in LA he hangs with when he comes home, huh?
Come on, my nigga. Yeah. Because once you up in there, niggas, you got to kick it with somebody.
Man, I'll take Tory over Tekashi any day.
Any day, like a motherfucker. Yeah, because he act like he kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Got a little man complex, and he with the bullshit.
Yeah.
So you think, let's say Tory's meeting dudes in prison, but they're also telling him, hey, when you get on the streets, tap in with such and such. Tap in with my dudes over here.
It's possible he's thinking he's something right now.
Exactly. Yeah. I just messed Munchie up when I said that how much.
All right, so
running with a car.
Here's the important question. Here's the real important question. Should Tory Lanez follow up on his relationships that he has in prison when he comes home, or should he distance himself and leave all of that alone?
No, you could meet some good people there.
Exactly.
I don't mean get involved with no gang.
Yeah.
But like you meet some.
But
good
you know,
people.
he get that jailhouse talk is niggas that ain't going there. Well, man, look out when the nigga come on. And it's a few people that he probably is gonna look out for this and that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how it go though.
His entourage may most definitely change.
And that I'm like with Munchie. That's what I was saying. If I say that, guarantee his entourage gonna change when he get home. Yeah.
But did he actually hang out in L.A. much before all this happened?
Not like hood type.
In the ritzy part.
Yeah, he out at the parties, the Kanye's and all that.
I can tell you this: if it was Tupac, if Tupac was in Tory Lanez's position, Tupac would come home with everybody he knew in there and tap in with everybody on the streets.
Mm-hmm. Be trying to. That would be his. That's his character.
But I think that was part of Tupac's whole demise because he hung out with too many people from the hood
and not understanding the real layers.
But that's his real personality.
Though. Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some people they get rich and then they get bougie and all that.
But check this out.
He's still grounded.
If I'm in another city and I'm hanging out with their dudes, I'm not from that city. I wasn't born and bred in that city.
Yeah.
But you from that cloth.
I'm not going to fire on somebody from that city.
But no,
that's what I was just.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's what I was going to say.
And I'm talking about
that's not understanding this culture and the
Yeah.
ramifications. That's what happened.
And for people who are listening who might not understand what I just said, I'm referring to when he decided to punch Orlando Anderson in the face.
Not knowing the real seriousness of this game.
If I'm hanging out in Portland and I'm with all the Portland dudes, I'm not going to get into it with another Portland dude and put hands on him. I'm going to let the Portland dudes handle that.
Exactly. Because they know who this guy is. You don't know who this guy is. Like Pac didn't have. Boy,
okay, so me being Tupac, I wouldn't have got off first, but I would have participated.
Exactly, that's what you probably would have. But
yeah, because you wouldn't have got the blame of it.
I wouldn't have got off first, but I just got an example. I don't care who hood I'm. If I'm in the Rollin 20s and somebody come through busting at the Rollin 20s, I don't care if they blood or Crip, I'm busting back at them. Cause I'm this is where I'm at.
Exactly,
it's in my direction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I could get hit too. Yeah.
Right,
and I'm over here hanging out with these niggas.
Yeah, so. I don't know, but I know he shouldn't have took the first initiative.
No, because no, you know why Pac shouldn't have did that? Because it really wasn't his fight.
Right.
That's where he went wrong.
Right.
It really wasn't about you. It was about the nigga who got took.
But okay, but maybe
so when they told the nigga who was supposed to change, told Pac, that's the niggas that took my chain.
But maybe he looking at it like I'm from Death Row, not a mob thing. Death Row. They took a Death Row chain.
Yeah.
So he looking like you got Death Row effed up.
Yeah.
Right?
That's where he f***ed up at. But then not knowing this is 20 years of mob Piru nigga Southside Compton war. Nigga.
And then he got a vendetta against Bad Boy, and he know Bad Boy is aligned with these Southside dudes.
Exactly.
So he looking like it's his beef too.
Yeah.
Hey, the last thing he thought was that he was gonna get aired out like an hour later.
Yeah, that was his last. But no, I don't even think them niggas from Death Row. I still say today they know who Baby Lane was. Y'all was supposed to protect this nigga. For there's no way in the world y'all was supposed to let this swing on Baby Lane.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have thought dudes would have retaliated that quickly in Vegas.
Why not?
Dude, listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I did my nigga. You know, I ain't saying to my niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Baby Lane was a killer, man.
Yeah.
A real stomp down killer. You know what I'm saying? This nigga shoot at the police and all that. What the fuck you get about that? It would have been a different thing, Pac, if it would have been like Munchie said, if they would have been like Rat Packed him and Pac maybe threw a kick or two. But nigga, you ran up. The nigga You swung. That's like a dope fiend punch, nigga.
Right.
Can't take that back.
Yeah.
Right. And it's an ego thing when the rapper do it. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, nigga. And I'm a real stomp down out here, nigga, please.
Yeah.
Soulja Boy ain't about to whoop me out and kick me.
See what I'm trying to say? See what I'm talking about? But you just it ain't. And then, like I say, I always say that about Sugar. They should have protected Pac a little more from Big Sight. Rest in peace, my nigga. He was kind of upset about that. He felt that way too. You know what I'm saying? But Pac was getting this gang life culture fascinates mother.
Contagious.
As you can see, it is. It's an addiction.
And I wonder if Tory Lanez is going to...
That's why I just said that to Munchie.
Yeah.
I'm giving my prediction. If Munchie said he heard Hoover,
But look,
then he gonna be running with Crip.
Tory Lanez is 32 years old, so he's a little bit older. He ain't like Pac was 25 years old when all that happened.
Yeah, he was young. Exactly.
Yeah.
He was more impressionable.
yeah.
But no, Tory Lanez though, he got enough time to sit up and fester in that pen, nigga. 3 years. Okay, 1 or 2 years he can come back and still be, you know what I'm saying. But once you sat up there and did 18 months or better in that penitentiary, you just start gelling, man.
His release date is 2029.
Oh well, see, that's what I'm talking. He got all. He's gelling, my nigga.
This time,
this
time go by fast though, bro.
Yeah.
The times go by as fast, but I'm saying, but the journey that he's taking in that pen, different niggas and different cars that he gonna be, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if he's housed with, I mean, in the pen though, you gonna be housed with Crips and Bloods. But if you eating chow with Crips and showering and walking the track with Crips or this and that, it's 9 times out of 10 when you get out, most of you be hollering at his Crips.
His music will even be better. He got more to talk about.
That's what
that's
what I wanted to say too.
Aryan Brotherhood, Mexican Mafia. He's seeing Crips.
He's seeing some real. He's gonna be looking at these other rappers different too, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
He gonna be able to identify the fake from the real.
Exactly.
Like, oh yeah, you use a rap cap.
Exactly. And I'm like Munchie. His music probably gonna be a whole lot more better.
And he's actually very skillful.
Oh, he's talented. He's talented.
Rap and sing.
Yeah, that's what he's a killer with. He's talented.
He really a singer, but he rap better than the rappers.
Yeah.
For sure.
And when he was on trial, I saw Harry O up there, and it looked like Harry O was trying to maybe sign him to the record company that he'd been pushing recently, but a lot of people thought Tory Lanez was going to be found not guilty of that case.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be.
And once he was found guilty, that pretty much ended all dreams of any record company signing him.
I don't got respect for Jay-Z to this day because he could have kept that girl from doing what she did.
Oh, Megan Thee Stallion?
Right.
Yeah.
This supposed ex-dope dealer, a Hove, and all this BS, you could have stopped her from doing what she did. You had a lot of influence on her. You know what I'm saying?
But wouldn't you think that Jay-Z has more loyalty towards Megan Thee Stallion than he does towards Tory Lanez?
We talking about moral stance.
Yeah.
You could get it. Come on, man. You Jay-Z, you could have him whooped out at any show. If you feel like that, you supposed to be this ex-dope dealer and all this little ex-BS, whatever you had going on, Marcy Projects. Why you let her come to court on that man and do that? You know what I'm saying? Knowing it's some DMP, D and Ussy type situation.
Oh,
anyway.
yeah. Well, unfortunately, I don't think Bro will ever even publicly comment on it because he doesn't really talk a lot.
Yeah, you ain't supposed to publicly. You're supposed to behind the scenes told Megan, hey, man, chill out. Don't worry about it. We're going to let it work itself out.
No, that would be a great question, though. Like, how did you feel about Megan Thee Stallion testifying against Tory Lanez, Mr. Jay-Z?
But he wouldn't do interviews because he got too much dumb-ish in the closet that he'd get asked and he don't know how to answer it. You know what I'm saying? He got socked on the elevators by Beyonce little sister, and, you know what I'm saying, and all kind of shit. I read the Superhead back in the days when I was at camp. You got head from Kareem Steffens, and you know what I'm saying. So people got questions. That's why he don't do interviews.
Yeah, he don't do too many interviews at all.
Just fake dope dealer pass, and you know what I'm saying. Yeah, we got questions.
Hey, is there any chance that Tory Lanez gets out sooner than this release date that the CDCR has published? Is there ways you can get some time and credits?
He probably will. But it depending. No, he got a gun case and an assault case.
It's a gun and an assault. Yep.
Nine times, because if it was a drug case or something like that, he probably went to camp. But he might still go to camp though once his time go down, son. And like he said, he got some money, man. So I'm pretty he got some lawyers. Probably he try to get him back up in there resentencing.
But the victim keep speaking up, trying to keep him there.
Yeah, that's the bad part. That's the thing got him up. So he gonna just, like I say, out of all the time he got out there, if he got 10, he gonna do 8 years.
He got 6 plus 4 with the 4 was the enhancement.
They ran it together though.
Yeah, they did.
So he gonna do 6 plus 4. That's 10. He gonna do about 8 years.
I think they're giving him 66%.
What year did he go?
So that's six and a half years.
He's gonna do 6 and 6.
So you think he's had to do that whole 6.5?
Yeah, he's gonna.
But can't you get some credits while you're in there?
If he was a dope dealer and go to fire.
I mean, when I was in there, they was doing milestones. They was doing a thing called milestones.
Yeah, milestones.
Okay,
I don't know if they still doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got out of prison 2012. It's 2025. So.
And if he got a job in there, I think that takes some time off his shit.
Well, I'm one of the few dudes that did believe he was guilty, but I don't think it was worth a 10-year punishment.
It didn't fit the crime.
Nah, the 10 years did not fit the crime.
Yeah, I didn't think that either.
I felt like
I never
maybe,
really followed the case and really but I heard for that shit, that didn't carry that.
I feel like
That's
maybe
a
like
maximum.
4 or 5 years would have been.
That's what I thought he was going to end up with, and they was trying to offer him more of that on the deal they was trying to give him.
They used to publish that he was looking at 22 years.
Yeah, the deal.
We don't know if there was a deal offered because those deals are private conversations that the public doesn't.
Oh yeah, we don't get to hear.
Yeah, we don't get to hear anything about the deals. So
man, he should have got a 10-year joint suspension.
Hey, real quick
That's
with
because he ain't got no record.
you know that ASAP Rocky was found not guilty. He was offered 100. What was the deal he was offered? 180 days.
And he turned it down.
Well, was 6 months. He was offered 6 months in the county jail. No, was it 18 months or 6 months?
Man, me and Flossy would have took that 180 days.
Yeah, he ran. Big whole bill. Hey, look, he stayed down. I had to give it to him. Though. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of shook for it. I said, man, don't play with LA about it with a little gun case. You got to tell it on you too.
Right.
Shit, I was spooked for the day.
Yeah, he had everything against him.
Yeah, he did. They got to give it to him. His lawyer. You got to give his lawyer.
Okay, so I'm like, that's halftime. Shoot it.
Yeah.
Go bust a couple spreads. Holler at the homies.
Exactly. He'd have been out so fast, but his lawyers must have knew something.
So you guys would have definitely jumped on the let's say it was 18-month deal. You would have jumped on the 18 months.
That would have been 16 months with half.
Yeah.
That's
hey,
what
look. Especially if I know, I'm not gonna say if I'm guilty, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shit. If I'm looking at if I go to trial, and I'm looking at all this other time. I'm not gonna play with them.
All right, let me ask you this question. This is a case I covered years ago. It was a rapper, up-and-coming rapper, managed by a guy named T-Money from Mansfield named Dollar that got killed at the Beverly Center. They caught the guy. He was from Georgia. They both were from Georgia.
I remember that.
Okay. They charged him with first-degree murder, and while he was sitting in there in the county jail, they offered him 9 years. They said, take this 9 years. Bro said, I ain't taking no 9 years. I want to go to trial. First-degree murder is 25 to life.
Off the
It would have
top.
been out already.
Right? Yeah. So then his own lawyer, Howard Price, his attorney, Howard Price is a great attorney. Howard Price even said, this is a good deal.
On a murder case?
On a murder. 9 years. He did not take the 9 years. He went to trial and was acquitted.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he was acquitted of killing Dollar.
Damn.
Yeah, he got a not guilty verdict.
That's another one I would have took.
Yeah, that's another. Most people would have took that 9 years, right?
Damn.
Oh, yeah, he might have given the rest of my life in jail.
And then, but see, I gotta stop there too. See, me and Munchie, we'd have had to take that because we got records.
Right.
So those dudes, you gotta look at them. They probably don't got no records. They first, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like with Tory Lanez. I don't see he was supposed to get all that goddamn time. You know what I'm saying? He don't got no record.
He's supposed to get a 10-year joint
Exactly,
suspension, not 10 years.
Yeah.
Like me, I go up in there, I got a record.
Yep.
And we trying to wear me out.
You got to play deal or no deal.
Yeah, I got to play ball with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this guy that didn't take the 9 years, he had no record. No record.
Smart man.
Yeah.
You got room to wiggle now. You can play with him. You
and
can
check
play
this
with
out.
him.
Here's another interesting fact. He was prosecuted by the same person that prosecuted Snoop Dogg in '93. The guy that got acquitted of killing Dollar.
Is that right?
Yeah, same prosecutor. And I told him, I was like, dang.
So that prosecutor do a lot of losing.
Yeah, that's what. Well, those are only 2 losses. Those are 2 big losses, though.
Right.
Those are 2 big losses.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's crazy.
He do a lot of
Like
losing.
I said, that plays a lot to it, though, with your record. Like I'm saying, how they did my boy Lil C Style. He ain't had a record, and they gave him all that time, but he'll be on to get back. Shout out to Lil Style. He'll be back.
Lil Style.
Lil Style.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he been putting in his appeals and
all
trying
of
to get
that.
his get
Yeah,
back.
trying to get some get back. They over since, and the judge's sentencing was, I think he got threw off the bench or some type of crooked stuff he was involved in.
Oh, that's good then for him.
For him, exactly.
The prosecutor's name is Robert Grace. and he's a real good guy. I got to know him over the years. I like Bobby Grace.
So he a good guy prosecutor.
Yeah, he is a good guy, but he lost the Snoop Dogg case and he lost the dollar case.
Shout out to him.
But he's a good prosecutor, and I think when he prosecutes a case, I feel like he's fair. You know how some prosecutors are hard.
That's rare.
They come in hard.
That's rare.
But Bobby Grace, he's a brother, and I believe that's part of his style. Being black, even though there's some hardcore black prosecutors, but I think Bobby Grace is a fair prosecutor. He don't come in there with the extras and the rah and he wouldn't have been saying you the kingpin of the Long Beach, the whole Long Beach city.
Putting all them extras
he wouldn't have put all those extras on it.
Yeah.
And that might be a reason why he lost these two cases.
Because he don't put extras on shit.
Yeah, he don't put extras. And I thought Snoop Dogg he got lucky because the guy's name was Malik also.
Yeah.
They shot him in the back. You rarely win a self-defense case when the victim is shot in the back.
That means he was fleeing.
Exactly. The self-defense is over.
Shout out to Suge Knight. Once again, the real dream team.
And check this out. This is so ironic. Dollar, he took a bullet to the back at the Beverly Center. And he got the self-defense acquittal. So there's so many parallels. I talked to Bobby Grace about this. I said there's so many parallels to the Snoop Dogg case and to the Dollar case. There's so many parallels. But all right. Lastly, Munchie, you sent me a link about Diddy's lawyer. One of Diddy's lawyers just quitting. Did you tap in with that?
Yeah, I said maybe it was something about the other lawyers on the team and they not coming to a common ground and they had different theories too. You know what I'm saying? Or they said it could be some new enter evidence because as soon as this new evidence got entered, that's when he quit. He maybe overwent. I don't know, but that's bad because he booting up for trial and the
lawyer quit. Yeah.
And the lawyer quit. Like who got time to try to come with a new strategy and all the little. You know what I'm saying?
Well, check this out. The lawyer that just helped A$AP Rocky get that acquittal, his name is Joe Tacopina. Diddy is trying to get Joe Tacopina to be on his defense team now.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And apparently he doesn't want to be. Let me read this article real quick. This just hit the wire a little while ago. Okay, Joe Tacopina has been buzzing ever since he helped A$AP Rocky receive a not guilty verdict in his recent felony assault. The 58-year-old lawyer recently revealed that his efforts were requested to help Diddy in his upcoming sex trafficking case and racketeering trial, but he turned the opportunity down for one particular reason. Or rather, one particular person. I was asked to take a look at the case. That's not another case I said I was not interested in. New York attorney told the Breakfast Club. What did he say? I was asked to take a look at the case. That's another case I said I was not interested in. So bro don't want to do the case for whatever reason.
Conflict of interest. It sounds like you saw somebody dealing with that case. And then that's the reason why he ain't trying to deal with it.
So Joe Tacopina just did an interview for the Breakfast Club, and he talked about not wanting to take the Diddy case. And let me read this last part. It says here, everyone wants a picture with P. Diddy at one time or another when they want to party, he said. Of course, distancing oneself from the once controversial mogul now as he awaits trial could be viewed as a convenient revelation, but Tacopina's close ties to the billionaire may give his words more merit. Nonetheless, Tacopina proudly denied adding another star to his list of clients, which already includes A$AP Rocky, Donald Trump, Michael Jackson, A-Rod. Rocky was so pleased with the attorney's efforts during his felony assault trial that he and Rihanna, the mother of his two children, promised to immortalize his name in their family lineage forever. What does that mean?
Damn shame. They're going to have another baby and name it after the...
Joe. They're going to name it... Tacopina.
Yeah, Tacopina, yeah.
I don't even know what that means.
That's crazy.
They said
it sounds like a Italian name.
Just name an album after him.
Yeah.
Do a song, right?
Yeah, really.
Do a song. But so Diddy's got some challenges. Try not to squeeze those bottles, please.
Oh, yeah.
Diddy's got some challenges because one, attorney just quit, and then this Joe Tacopina, he don't want to take the case.
That's toe up, man.
Yeah, man. Like, I just seen the son the other night at a little function, man. I told him just keep praying, man, and keep living his life, man. Take care of his little sisters.
Okay, so who was here, Munchie, that said that Diddy has a chance of beating this case because he got the money. Who told us that?
I said for different reasons. I don't know about the money part. I said for different reasons. You know what I mean? Not the money thing. You know, Spider used to be all over the place. Spider said he didn't have a chance, and I heard him say maybe he did. You feel me? So, but I said if all that baby oil is what y'all got, that's what y'all banking off of. I mean, and then like you know what I'm saying, being a trick and being freaky is not against the law. You know, dudes fly females in all the time.
Exactly.
They getting flued out, and then for a girl to be on a computer and he telling her to look for a sex worker, quote unquote, and she could pick. She not under no distress. At least she picking something she attracted to. You know what I mean?
I seen I gotta give Charleston White this one. I said Charleston White say he see everybody that's going after P. Diddy is going after a lawsuit. Nobody is going, straight with a case. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
everything is lawsuit.
It's all civil, not criminal.
Ain't nobody went and filed no criminal case on this nigga. Everything they got him, he shouldn't even be locked up, really.
They should take that into account too. That
he shouldn't even, because it's a money thing. Because ain't nobody went in them courts and said this nigga raped me or kidnapped me or blind or made me come across state lines. You got to have a witness for that.
You got to board the plane. So when he send you your itinerary, you didn't have to go to the airport.
Exactly. If he bought you a ticket, that's not forceful.
You didn't nobody put no gun in your head till you get in the car and go to the airport.
But like I said, like Charleston White said that I had to pay attention. He caught my eye when he said that. He was like, man, ain't nobody went in there and filed, ain't nobody got no criminal case against him. Everything is civil. So why is this man in here sitting in the civil? Y'all got this man in the facility federal and on some civil shit? That ain't cool.
Man, but why people like to record everything? So they said they got all this stuff they still got to run through that they found at his house and footage and all the computers. Why?
Not that, to the feds?
Yeah,
that don't sound right, because when the feds come, they ain't got to do nothing. Their homework is already done.
That's what I'm saying. I think they came prematurely because
that's what happened, but
when they came and got them, y'all still got stuff y'all got to look through.
Exactly. 9 times out of 10 when the feds come get you, you know that. You know what I'm saying, Alex?
Yeah. But
all T's crossed and I's dotted, man. You know what I'm
this
saying?
case got opened after Cassie's civil case, because Cassie, if we believe Cassie, there was a lot of crimes, because her civil,
like Charles White say, why that bitch ain't filed a case on him? Okay, even though they worked it out, the thing. Where is a real criminal case against Puffy?
Well, for example, we all saw the video of her getting beat up in the hotel hallway.
They're past the statute of limitations.
Yeah, you can't charge Diddy on that because it happened in 2016, and there's 3
all right,
years.
Let's get her out the way. That's one.
Yeah.
Okay, now all of you John Does and no knows, where is the criminal case?
Well,
nigga raped me.
I still think it's too early to judge this case because the feds don't lay out all their evidence to the public until the trial comes.
Well, in any case, everything seemed bad in the beginning. It seemed way worse. And then, as the case goes on,
the media make it look like that too.
But even with the criminals, like that don't have the money that he got, it'd be like, oh, his max is 30 years and going like to 7. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, really.
Like,
that's how they do it.
It get greater later. I think he gonna be all right. I'm like the only person in America think that, but I think he gonna be all right.
I think he do too.
I just would like to know, why did that lawyer quit on him? And that would tell me a lot or make me change my mind.
All right, so the lawyer that quit on him, his name is Anthony Rico. He wrote, under no circumstance can I continue to effectively serve as counsel for Sean Combs. He wrote in an affidavit, it is respectfully but regrettably requested that the court grant the relief requested. Rico filed the motion, but his bid to step down will not be made official until a judge approves it. Rico did not provide any explanation for why he couldn't continue to represent Combs, but the New York Post noted that his decision came after speaking with Combs' lead counsel, Mark Agnafilo.
Oh, they bumping heads.
So yeah, there must have been some disagreement between these two lawyers, and it's probably about strategy. One lawyer wants to go this way, the other lawyer wants to go that way, and they're
they bumping heads. Sounds like.
And if I guess Mark has a theory to defend Diddy that is so offensive that Anthony Rico says, I'm bowing out of the case.
So offensive?
Yeah. So
because not Riri, my bad, Riri. Cassie, she turned into a party animal. And then she liked to pop in the ecstasy at some point. And then nobody shove it down her throat. He told her, this her words, pop this. And she said, what's this? You just do it. It's going to make you feel good. And evidently it did. And she grew to like it. So ain't nobody shoving it down her throat. I mean,
but grooming is never about shoving. Grooming is about slowly getting you to do things that you would not have normally done.
So grooming and lacing, what's the difference?
Lacing?
I because I got this girl and I didn't, you know what I'm saying, taught her some things.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Well, I think grooming is more associated with sexual acts. You know, doing sexual things.
Okay, so if I taught my girl how to give head, because she didn't know how to do it before, I groomed her. I'm actually I groomed her.
Munchie, you should have became a lawyer.
No, for real. Like, I think they should keep grooming is when you messing with somebody underage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't legal and that should be more so grooming.
Yeah.
Like,
well, they look at if a person's under influence of any kind of substance and they're not in their right state of mind, and you lead them on to do certain things.
Okay, so here's my question: if you slowly got a woman to enjoy a drug while she's 19, 20, 21 years old, and then you start running trains on her while she's under the influence with multiple men, it's legal, but it might violate some laws if you look at it real closely. Like running a train on a girl is not illegal.
No.
But if you're slowly getting her under the influence to get her to do it, to get her to like it, that people are gonna look at that sideways.
They're gonna look at it sideways on a moral tip, but that's not against the law.
Well, I don't know, because the feds.
That's where the law gets tricky.
That's why this is a federal case, because the feds got a lot of things that are illegal that we might not think are illegal.
Exactly. Yeah.
I had a friend that made a phone call that said, "I can have it by the end of the week." He did 7 years for saying one line on a phone call. I can have it by the end of the week. Conspiracy.
That's big.
You can never go to prison in the state of California for that.
Well,
conspiracy.
I ain't gonna say his name because he might not want his name said, but I think we all know who he is. And he went to the feds on the phone talking about fishing, and he was really fishing. He was talking about catching fish, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if them people on your line, words is big.
And then I was looking over the Florencia 13 indictment from 2007, and they had two guys on there talking about, I'm at the studio right now. Can you bring me some hamburgers? And the Fed said the hamburgers meant drugs. And he did 5 years.
That's up.
He did 5 years for a conversation about hamburgers. That might have really been hamburgers.
No. But I think they know that it ain't that, and they just want to bang somebody because the feds, they got gang intelligence, they got people that could decode that and the different slang and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I know Munchie's been free Diddy since he's been arrested.
Right, because you don't take nobody to jail for being a freak.
Yeah.
He hypersexual. All right. You know what I'm saying? He needs some help.
Hey, look, and you got Diddy locked up in them Abercrombie Fitch boys.
Oh, those guys are they kind of wild, huh?
Man, they out on bail or something, but they not talking about them. Them niggas worse than Diddy.
So were they tied to Diddy? Are they connected?
Oh,
to Diddy?
they was on their own thing.
Is they white?
Yeah.
But that's how that go. They'll never blast.
But they messing with kids for real though.
They'll never blast the dad from 7 Heaven. They don't the Abercrombie and Fitch thing.
That's what I'm talking about. Them too. Yeah.
They don't never know what I'm saying. But the black people and Oprah help them get blasted. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't care for Oprah. Yeah. She always go after our legends. Like Kobe got acquitted. Well, whatever you want to call it, it went away. And Gail, her homegirl, want to bring up well Kobe. His let our legends be our legends, bro.
Yeah.
All right, well, I will be the one to blast them. Former Ambercrombie and Fitch CEO, who is charged with sex trafficking, has dementia. Lawyers say so. That's
I can't remember now.
That's gonna be their defense.
So I stole some poom poom and I forgot
from the kids though, nigga.
Some kitty coochie and I forgot.
Yeah, I can't remember now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Mike Jeffries is charged with sex trafficking. He's the CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch. He's claiming he has dementia. This is from December 2024, so just a couple months ago. This is fresh, but we don't really hear about the Abercrombie and Fitch.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
Puffy. They throw Puffy out in the front, but they shit bigger than Puffy.
All right, man.
It's been a pleasure, man.
Floss, tell everybody again where they can tap in with you.
Player made.
Player made, man. Y'all remember the player made, man. We downtown LA, 334 South Main Street, Suite 1017. Follow me on Instagram, Baron, Big Flossy Stevenson, you know. Holla back, man. You know what I'm saying?
And how do we get that LBC shirt? Is that on? Are you gonna make? You should put that under the player
actually,
made.
I can't do that.
Okay.
Actually, this VIP Records, man.
Oh.
You can go to VIP. Shout out to Calvin. Calvin made these shirts for me, but he sells them at VIP Records.
Hey, how come you guys couldn't save the VIP store, man? I'm a little upset
trying.
about that.
I'm still trying.
Is it a 7-Eleven over there now?
It's a 7-Eleven where VIP, but VIP Records is still there. We just not in the section. It's still operating up in studio up in that motherfucker. It's still cracking.
But the building that Snoop was standing on the roof in that video, that's the 7-Eleven now, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, so
that was VIP.
Yeah.
But he's around the corner on the building around the corner. But VIP's thriving, man. Yeah, they got studios.
But the original building is not there.
No.
But
it's 7-Eleven.
If I ever met Snoop, that would be my first question to him. Like,
Please.
Why wouldn't you have saved the iconic VIP record store? F everything else. That would start my conversation off with that. You definitely got the money, right? Am I right or wrong?
It ain't even the money too. You could, because when we went to the city council to play for the sign, you know, the Whistler sign.
Yeah.
All you gotta do, you know, everybody think it'd be about the money, man. It ain't the money. You know what I'm saying? I always say your Rolodex, people you know somebody that knows somebody. That's how that shit works, man. You know what I'm saying? But you should have pushed more for that because VIP should be a legendary landmark.
Is there a lot of regret behind that from people?
Yeah, the whole community.
Yeah.
You know, it was supposed to expand to be bigger than what it is.
Yeah.
Because to be truthful, that whole corner, that was before Nip did that on the corner. I was talking about that back, you know, to Snoop. But Snoop, I can understand he was young, fresh into death row. He wasn't thinking, you know. But I thought that back in the day because that was our corner. You know what I'm saying? That whole corner.
Yeah.
That was ours. You know what I'm saying? Still is, but, you know, they came in gentrification, though. But VIP is still there. They still thriving, too. Shout out to Calvin and the whole VIP family. You know what I'm saying? But, yep, this shirt is there, VIP. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I definitely got to get me one. All right, this is wrap up another episode of Straight Politicking.
It's a pleasure, Munchie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Yeah,
Good looking
man.
on the shirt.
All our socials.
Represented for me.
All our socials will be in the show notes below. Make sure you tap in with Munchie B on his channel, @heart_TV. He is going up over there. And I want to give a shout out to Drea the Virgo because she's doing an amazing job with not just Munchie's channel, but some other channels. And we out.